guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. WarriorsTrade Dub Nation, stop whatever you're doing because we have massive breaking news out of the Bay Area that has completely flipped the NBA world upside down. The Golden State Warriors have officially pulled the trigger on a blockbuster trade that nobody, and I mean nobody, saw coming. This isn't just another minor roster move. This is a league-shaking decision that is already dominating every sports headline, every social media feed, and every basketball conversation across the country. The Golden State Warriors have made a trade so bold, so unexpected that fans are in absolute shock. Analysts are scrambling for answers. Rival teams are rethinking their strategies, and the entire basketball community is buzzing. This is the type of move that shifts the balance of power in the NBA. This is the type of move that says one thing loud and clear. Their Warriors are not here to fade away quietly. They are here to fight for another championship right now. Let's set the scene for you. For weeks, the rumors around the Warriors had been swirling. People were talking about potential trades, possible roster tweaks, maybe a small adjustment here and there to add depth. But what we got today was not small, not subtle, and not cautious. This was bold. This was aggressive. This was the kind of move that only a franchise with championship DNA and supreme confidence makes. Sources inside the organization have confirmed that the Warriors have landed a star-caliber player in a massive trade deal. We're talking about a proven veteran who's been to the playoffs multiple times. A player with elite scoring ability, strong leadership, and the kind of competitive edge that fits perfectly into the Warriors culture. Someone who can immediately slot into the starting lineup and make an impact on both ends of the floor. And here's the kicker. The front office managed to keep this completely under wraps until the deal was finalized. No leaks. No insider hints, no sources say tweets days ahead of time. This was a shock to everyone outside that front office, including some players who reportedly only found out moments before the announcement went public. Now, of course, a move of this magnitude doesn't come without a price. Their Warriors had to part ways with some serious assets to make this happen. We're talking draft picks, promising young players, and even a well-loved veteran who has been part of the locker room's core. For some fans, this is bittersweet. You're saying goodbye to players you've cheered for, players who've bled blue and gold. But you have to understand the message the front office is sending. The championship window is still open, but it won't stay open forever. Steve Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green aren't going to be in their primes for much longer. The time to push all the chips in is now. From a basketball perspective, the fit makes perfect sense. The new addition brings size, scoring, and versatility. 3 areas where the Warriors needed help last season. He can create his own shot, knock down the 3, and defend multiple positions. That means more spacing for Steve, less defensive pressure on Klay, and more help for Draymond on the boards. Steve Kerr now has another weapon in his arsenal, and you better believe he's already cooking up new plays and rotations to maximize this addition. And let's not overlook the psychological factor. Moves like this send a shockwave through the locker room. They tell the current roster, we believe in you and we're giving you the tools to win. They tell the fans, we're committed to keeping this dynasty alive. And they tell the rest of the league, don't count us out. We're coming for you. Steve Curry, according to insiders, gave his full blessing to this trade. And that's huge. Steve is not just the face of the franchise, he's the heart and soul. If he's on board, you can bet the rest of the team will follow his lead. Draymond Green has already posted a cryptic but excited reaction on social media, hinting at unfinished business and another banner. And while Klay Thompson hasn't made a statement yet, those close to him say he's energized by the idea of having another star alongside them to take some of the scoring load. The reaction from fans, absolute madness. Social media blew up the second the news dropped. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, it's all Warriors all the time right now. Some fans are heartbroken over the players we had to give up, while others are already predicting another championship parade down Market Street. It's a whirlwind of emotions, but one thing's for sure, Dub Nation is locked in for this next chapter. And let's be honest, this move doesn't just affect the Warriors. It shakes up the entire NBA landscape. The Western Conference is stacked, but the Warriors just reminded everyone that they're still a top-tier threat. The Lakers, Nuggets, Suns, and Clippers are watching this closely because the road to the finals just got a lot more complicated. This kind of trade forces rival GS to react. Do they stand pat? Do they counter with their own big move? The ripple effect is real. There's also the long-term angle to consider. This trade isn't just about this season. It's about setting the Warriors up for success over the next few years. The new addition is under contract beyond this season. Which means Golden State isn't just renting talent, they're building continuity. That's key when you're trying to balance a championship run with the inevitable transition to a younger core. Speaking of the younger core, this trade could have a big impact on players like Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, and Brandon Podski. Their roles might change, their minutes might fluctuate, and their development might accelerate in new ways. For some, this could mean learning directly from a seasoned star. For others, it could mean being in trade talks down the road if the Warriors decide to keep pushing for more upgrades. Steve Kerr from all reports is thrilled. He loves players who can adapt to the Warriors' fast-paced ball movement, heavy system, and this new addition fits that mold perfectly. Expect to see new offensive sets, more small ball variations, and possibly a defensive scheme that leverages the new star's versatility. Training camp is going to be electric, and you can bet the media will be swarming for every sound bite. So, where do the Warriors go from here? Are they done? Or is this just the beginning of a wild off-season? Well, if history tells us anything, it's that when the Warriors smell blood in the water, they don't stop at one big move. There are whispers of another potential signing to bolster the bench. There's talk about bringing in another veteran shooter or maybe adding a defensive specialist. The front office has shown they're willing to take risks, so don't be surprised if this isn't the last breaking news we get before opening night. One thing is certain, the energy in the Bay Area is off the charts right now. Chase Center is going to be rocking this season. Every game is going to feel like an event. And with this new look roster, their Warriors have a legitimate shot at adding another championship banner to the rafters. To the rest of the league, watch out. Their Warriors just reminded everyone why they're one of the most dangerous franchises in sports. They have the talent, the experience, the coaching, and now a brand new weapon ready to make an impact.